The US Army tests the Textron Ripsaw M5 UGV as part of its Robotic Combat Vehicle program. Lockheed Martin and Rafael Advanced Defense Systems develop a new laser air defense system. 7 nations operate together during Exercise Talisman Sabre TS21 in Australia. Navantia launches the 4th Avante 2200 Jazan Al Jubail-class corvette for Saudi Arabia. The Royal Thai Navy confirms its plan to acquire 2 S-26T submarines from China. Standing NATO Mine Countermeasures Group 1 completes a mine hunting exercise. At MAX 2021 air show in Russia, Rostec signed agreements worth over 230 billion rubles for 161 aviation hardware units. And Sukhoi unveiled its Su-75 Checkmate new tactical aircraft. Indonesia is purchasing 6 additional T-50i, Golden Eagle jet trainer and light attack aircraft. And finally, Sikorsky-Boeing SB1 Defiant lifted a 5,300-pound load to demonstrate its ability to carry troops and sling-load cargo simultaneously. The news that mainly drew your attention on ArmyRecognition.com are these. According to pictures released by the US Department of Defense, in June 2021, the US Army has conducted trials with the Textron Ripsaw M5 Robotic Combat Vehicle, one of the candidates for its RCV-M Robotic Combat Vehicle Medium program. The US Army plans to acquire 3 RCV variants, light, medium and heavy. The RCV-M is to weigh between 10 and 20 tons. A single RCV-M must be transportable by a C-130 Hercules. The RCV-M shall have a robust sensor package and be available for integration with UAVs. It is considered to be a durable system and more survivable than the RCV-L. Reportedly, the US Army does not have a formal acquisition approach for the RCV, but it plans to experiment it until 2023 with human interface devices, as well as reconnaissance and lethality technologies. The Ripsaw M5 is being developed by the Team Ripsaw, which consists of Textron systems, Ho and FLIR systems. The vehicle was unveiled to the public in October 2019 during the IUSA Defense Exhibition held in Washington, D.C. It can be powered by a 1,500 horsepower gasoline engine or a 1,000 horsepower diesel engine coupled to an Allison automatic transmission. It can reach a maximum speed of 65 km per hour. It has a combat weight of 10.5 tons with a payload capacity of 3.6 tons. The Ripsaw M5 is fitted with a Protector medium caliber .30 that can be armed with a 30 or 40 mm Bushmaster cannon and a 7.62 mm coaxial machine gun. Lockheed Martin and Rafael Advanced Systems will work together to develop a ground-based laser weapon system, the companies announced on the 27th of July. The 2 companies signed a Principle of Cooperation agreement stating that they will also explore opportunities to market the system in the US, read a statement released by Lockheed Martin. This agreement captures the commitment of Lockheed Martin and Rafael to work together with their respective governments to support this important collaborative opportunity. Israel Defense Ministry has made several breakthroughs in the development of the system that can intercept a variety of aerial threats, including rockets and unmanned aerial vehicles. In comparison with Iron Dome, the method of airborne interception using a powerful laser has many advantages, including a low cost per interception, the ability to effectively intercept long-range threats at high altitudes regardless of weather conditions, and the ability to defend vast areas. An Australian Army Shadow unmanned aerial vehicle was supported the United States Marine Corps for long-range fire mission with a high-mobility artillery rocket system during Exercise Talisman Sabre 2021 TS21 at the Saltwater Bay Training Area in Queensland. A guided missile launch rocket system, a GPS-guided precision munition, was fired to engage a target more than 50 kilometers away. Held every 2 years, Talisman Sabre is the largest bilateral training activity between Australia and the United States, aimed to test Australian interoperability with the United States and other participating forces in complex warfighting scenarios. In addition to the US, TS21 involves participating forces from Canada, Japan, the Republic of Korea, New Zealand and the United Kingdom.
The news that mainly drew your attention on NavyRecognition.com are these. Spanish shipyard Navantia has launched the 4th Avante 2200 corvette Jazan Al Jubail-class corvette that was built for the Navy of Saudi Arabia. The government of Saudi Arabia signed a contract for the construction of 5 corvettes, an operation that reaches an amount of 1.8 billion euros, the biggest one in the history of the public Spanish shipyards with a foreign client. The construction of the corvettes began in January 2019 at the San Fernando shipyard, and deliveries are expected to be completed by 2024. The launching of the first of the 5 Al Jubail corvettes built for Saudi Arabia was held in early 2020. The Al Jubail class is based on the design of the Avante 2200, which is designed to conduct anti-surface warfare, electronic warfare, maritime protection, intelligence gathering, search and rescue, humanitarian aid and marine pollution control, as well as combating smuggling, drug trafficking and illegal immigration. The Royal Thai Navy confirms its plan to acquire 2 more S-26T submarines from China. A budget was submitted last week to the Parliamentary Budget Committee with respect to the fiscal budget for the 2022 year. The acquisition of these submarines is part of the Royal Thai Navy Submarine Acquisition Plan, first unveiled 6 years ago, to buy a total of 3 diesel-powered Chinese submarines. The S-26T is based on the Type 39B UN-class submarine operated by the Chinese Navy. It is expected to displace at around 2,600 tons, has a top speed of 18 knots, and a submerged endurance of up to 20 days. It will be armed with up to 16 torpedoes and up to 30 mines. In November 2007, Chinese shipbuilding group, China Shipbuilding Industry Corporation, unveiled 3 new submarines, designs including the S-26T at the Defense and Security Defense exhibition that was held in Bangkok, Thailand. Attending NATO Mine Countermeasures Group 1 or SNM-CMG-1 conducted Operation Bottom Search German waters near Eckernförde from 1923 July 2021. The objective of the operation was to reduce risk posed by sea mines to maritime communities and traffic of the Baltic Sea, and provide enhanced training in mine countermeasures operation to standing NATO Mine Countermeasures Group 1 participating units. During the operation, standing NATO Mine Countermeasures Group 1 consisted of the flagship FGS Elbe and mine countermeasures vessels FGS Hamburg and tripartite class LVNS Talivaldis. The tripartite class is a class of mine hunters developed from an agreement between the navies of Belgium, France and the Netherlands. A total of 35 ships were constructed for the 3 navies. The class was constructed in the 80s, 90s in all 3 countries using a mix of mine hunting, electrical and propulsion system for the 3 member nations. In 2007, the Latvian naval forces acquired 5 ships, including LVNS Talivaldis, from the Netherlands, which had been taken out of service at the beginning of the decade.
The news that mainly drew your attention on airrecognition.com are these.
Rostec said it had signed several agreements worth over 230 billion rubles for 161 aviation hardware units, including 77 aircraft at MAX 2021 air show. Russian helicopters signed an agreement to supply 84 helicopters. Rostec displayed close to 500 products at the air show, including 50 new ones: airplanes, helicopters, drones, avionics, engines, etc. They include the Sukhoi Su-75 Checkmate, new tactical aircraft. Rostec clearly intends to internationally market its stealth fighter jet officially unveiled on the 20th of July. This single-engine jet will cost between $25 and $30 million. Furthermore, Russia intends to deliver Sukhoi Su-30SM Flanker H multi-role fighter jets to the Belarusian and Kazakh air forces. Rosoboron Exports signed 13 export contracts worth over $1 billion for Su-30 SME jets, Mi-35M and Mi-17 V5 helicopters, Protivnik G radar, Vera manpads, air weapons, armor and vehicles. Indonesia signed a contract to buy 6 additional T-50i Golden Eagle jet trainers made by Korea Aerospace Industries. KAI on the 20th of July announced this sale, listing a contract value of $240 million. Indonesia previously ordered 16 T-50i aircraft in May 2011 at a cost of $400 million to replace its fleet of BAE Systems Hawk Mark 53s in the advanced training role. Deliveries of the T-50s to Indonesia run from September 2013 through February 2014, though one trainer crashed on December 20, 2015, reducing the total to 15 in the fleet. These 15 units were equipped with guns and radars under a follow-on agreement inked in 2018. The Sikorsky-Boeing SB1 Defiant helicopter has demonstrated its mission-relevant lifting capacity that will deliver troops and cargo in future combat at twice the range of the current fleet. The flight carrying 5,200-pound guided multiple launch rocket system training load equates to an infantry squad vehicle. The flight carrying a 5,200-pound guided multiple launch rocket system training load equates to an infantry squad vehicle or hundreds of thousands of rounds of ammunition, a resupply vital to soldier survival in a contested environment, further displaying Defiant's suitability for the US Army.